Welcome, welcome to our 4 o'clock. Beautiful class here on this Tuesday. Do you believe it's Tuesday? Tuesday afternoon. For those of you who've never met me before, my name is Kim. I'll be guiding you through your yoga flow. As always, keyword is guide. So you want to pay mind to what's going on in your body. If you've been like me and exploring other modalities, like high intensity modalities, your body's probably really sore right now. That's me as well. So maybe you're taking those variations where your body is allowed some time and some space to take it down a notch a little bit. You might take your knees down in your lunges. You might take blocks under your fingertips. Overall, we want to really check in physically, which is the obvious stuff. You want to check in energetically, which is the not so obvious, and then emotionally. So whatever you have coursing through you, you could feel like $1 million right now. You could be suffering a little bit, suffering in silence, salt in the wound type situation. So do what you need to do to adjust, okay? This is your practice. With that being said, I'm going to have you sit up nice and tall, closing your eyes. You can go ahead and hit play on your music and come into a space where you can focus on your breath for a little bit. Your inhale and your exhale fills you up, creates space, expand in your lungs, opening up your capacities. And your exhale allows you to soften, relax into that space. And you might start rolling out your neck a little bit. So rather than finding complete stillness, let's play a little bit, just rolling your chin towards your chest, maybe an ear toward a shoulder. Roll your head back and continue that circle. We hold so much energy in our necks and our shoulders, our traps, and in our lower pelvic floor, our hips and glutes. So when you have that shining opportunity to go see a massage therapist, definitely check yes for that gluteal massage box. You will thank me later. And a lot of people are like, that's weird. I promise you, it's so worth it. It is so, so, so worth it. We store so much in those tissues. The glutes are one of our biggest muscle groups. Components, there are 3. So comprising of minimus, medius, and maximus. And boy, they get caught up. So keep rolling out your neck. Try going the opposite direction if you haven't already. Try to even yourself up before you slowly come back center with your head. Shrug your shoulders to your ears, loosen. Exhale, take them down your back. One more time, shrug the shoulders to your ears. Exhale, roll them down your back. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Prayer connect. Exhale, put your hands down through through heart center. Bowing your head to your heart as you choose an intention for your practice. So your Sankalpa, with the energy and effort we manifest together today, for what purpose will it serve? Maybe today it's to remind you to slow down. Sometimes we want to grab so hard onto those reins. We create so much tension for ourselves. It's not even external. It's not environmental. It's us. We're doing it. So maybe you decide today to let go, to just be, and slow down. Whatever it is for you, for someone else, whomever, one more breath to choose your intention. And exhale. Nice and slow. We're going to inhale, send that prayer up to the sky. Separate your hands, relax your shoulders, big breath in. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward, nice and slow. Reach, 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 reach. Until your hands meet the earth, grounding you down. Inhale, we're going to half lift, resist your fingertips. And exhale, melt and fold a little bit deeper. So right away, you're going to notice areas of tension start to move here side to side. Keeping your sitting bones grounded. Move that upper body a little left and a little right. Just asking and inviting. Doesn't much matter how far forward you're folded. What you're focusing on is those roots. So give yourself the time and the space. 2 more big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And exhale, nice and slow. You're gonna inhale, half lift up your fingers and walk those hands one at a time over to the right. Line that tummy up with your right thigh. Push your left sitting bone into the ground. And exhale, melt to fold. Breathing into this space, keep expanding your rib cage. 2 more big breaths in. Exhale, 1 more big breath in. And exhale, nice and slow. Inhale, half lift. Walk your right hand a little further right. Get a left arm up to the sky. Gaze at that left hand. Inhale. Exhale, soften your right elbow. Reach up and over that left ear toward the right side wall. Now hold space. You're focused. Remember, your body is like a brand new balloon. Each time you take an inhale, you're offering that little balloon an opportunity to open and expand. It's going to fight you because, you know, it's a brand new balloon. You ever tried to blow one of those suckers up? They're hard. So give it time. Let it soften. After a few moments, you're going to feel it. You're going to soften. You're going to expand just like that new balloon. You get to be blown up. Give it 1 more breath in. And exhale, stay low. Reach your left arm back up to the sky and then fold yourself back down over that right thigh. Inhale, half lift. Walk your hands back center. Continue over to the left, lining that tummy up with your left thigh. Push your right sitting bone down. Taking a big breath in, fill up. And exhale, fold. Again, you're going to find that resistance. Breathe into it. Brand new spanking balloon. You need to let it breathe. Take time, slow down, have patience. 1 more breath, inhale, and exhale. Next, inhale, let's half lift, look for those fingers, listen. Walk your left hand a little further left, line it up with that left hip, feel your right arm to the sky. Gazing up to that right hand, inhale. Exhale, bend through that left elbow as you reach up and over your right ear toward the left side wall. And again, you're a brand new balloon, so you're gonna feel tension, you're gonna feel resistance, it's gonna ache. It's going to object, and you keep puffing and expanding until eventually it becomes more compliant. Your body softens. Give it 2 more big inhales. Keep pushing that right hip into the earth. Exhale, give it 1 more big breath in. And exhale, nice and slow. Reach that right arm up, stay low. And fold it back down over that left thigh. Inhale, half lift, tummies and ribs out. Exhale, melt and fold. Give it 1 more moment here. And nice and slow, we'll half lift, walk those hands back center. Find your midline, big inhale. And exhale, fold. Breathing into your lower back. Keep breathing your sitting bones into the earth. Again, use blocks to bring the earth closer. Maybe move a little side to side. So start to undulate and oscillate. Give it 2 more breaths. Before again you come back neutral, let's inhale, half lift. Walk your hands 1 at a time back towards your body. Sit tall, spread your wings, spread connect up overhead. Exhale, put your hands down through your heart center, bowing your head to your heart. Big inhale here. Exhale, opening your eyes. You're going to switch your seat. So whatever leg you have crossed inside is now crossed outside. Hey, I'm proud of myself. I was on my non-dominant to start. That's new. So maybe you did that too. Wherever you are, you're finding space, whether it's non-dominant or dominant, you find your sitting bones, you ground down into them. This time, inhale, send your breath to the sky. Separate hands, relax shoulders. Hold your frame, big breath in. Exhale, take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms, lift your heart, lift your gaze, tilt your chin up to the sky. Opening up your throat, you allow yourself some time and some space to keep puffing up that chest. Expand through your collar, your clavicle. Shine your heart. Keep it up. 2 more inhales. Exhale, 1 more breath. And exhale, hang your head. Chin towards your chest, breathing for the back of your neck. Slowly shake your head no here. I mean super slow motion. You're still squeezing your shoulder blades back, but you're just working through the tension in the back of your neck. You give it 2 more big breaths. Inhale, bounce. Exhale, 1 more breath. And come back neutral. Inhale, gaze up, sweep your hands up, prayer connects. Exhale, hinge forward, separate those hands, reach. Until your hands meet the earth, surrendering you again. Inhale, half lift, resist your fingers, tummies and ribs out. Exhale, walk those hands a little further forward and see what you can do in the space. Again, you might move a little side to side. I like to wiggle. I like to move. I always oscillate, undulate, and I always offer you that opportunity and option. Sometimes staying still as a statue is not the way. So if you can find a little more space, or it's going to help you to warm your body up to get into a deeper space, by all means, wiggle it out. Give it one more breath, exploring, before you come back to neutral. Inhale, half lift, walk your hands slowly over to the left. Line that tummy up with your left leg, take a breath. Exhale, melt and fold. Take one breath, inhale here. Exhale, nice and slow, half lift, look for fingers, listen, walk left hand a little further left, peel right arm to the sky, again, gaze up, and reach it up and over that right ear, getting a little deeper as you soften that left elbow. If you can get your left forearm down, bend both elbows, bind your hands behind your head, and try to look off that right elbow to the sky. So you're in a little perch if you have ability to get down that low. For 3, hold space, perched and bound. For 2, really feel that right hip grounding. And on 1, release that bind if you have it. Listen, use your left hand to push you off, coming up, prayer connects overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, reach, 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 reach. Until again, your hands meet the earth. Inhale, half lift, tummies and ribs out. Exhale, melt and fold your deepest. Again, wiggle side to side. Breathe for your low back. Breathe for your glutes. Expand your lungs, opening your rib cage. You give yourself one more breath. Just play. Before again you come back neutral, let's inhale half. Let's look for fingers. Walk those hands slowly over to the right. Line that tummy up with your right thigh. Breathe. Exhale, melt and fold, expanding through that left side, grounding that left hip. Give it 2 more big breaths. Inhale here. And exhale, 1 more big breath in. And exhale, nice and slowly. Inhale, half lift. Listen, walk your right hand a little further right. Peel left arm up. You know the drill. Reach, reach, reach. And then bend that right elbow coming up and over that left ear. If you've got your right forearm down to the ground, stay there. If not, keep inviting a little more space. Remember, you're a brand new balloon. It's going to take you a few puffs to expand and soften. If you have that elbow on the ground, bend both elbows, binding your hands behind your head. Try to gaze above your left elbow. Push your left hip down to the earth for 3. You're going to feel that extra little juicy stretch in your oblique for 2. Give it 1 more inhale. If you have bound hands, release, send that left arm out, and slowly press into your right hand as you inhale. Reach your body up, right hand comes up to meet your left. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Tilt your chin to the sky, open up, throat, heart, solar plexus chakra, round it down into your root. Give it 2 breaths. Speak your truth as compassionately as possible while remaining true to yourself. That's it. 1 more inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest, hang your head. Breathe for the back of your neck. Shake your head slowly. No. Say no when it's necessary. Quit the people-pleasing charade. I'm guilty. I've done it so many years of my life. Give it 1 more breath, coming back into your space. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky, prayer connect. Exhale, pray and sound through third eye, through heart center. Bow your head to your heart. Big breath in, remember your intention. And exhale. Nice and slow, you're going to open your eyes and find your way to a tabletop. So any way you know how, plant hands roll over, swing your legs off, throw your pillow, because I was using one. Find tabletop. So you want your wrists stacking your shoulders and your knees stacking your hips. And you're going to sway left. And you're going to sway right. And be real slow about these movements, because this is an indicator pose. It's going to tell your body exactly what's going on, where you're going to need to watch out, where you might offer yourself modified variations. Use blocks, use boxes of cookies, shoe boxes, whatever you have to bring the earth closer. You know you have those options always. Okay? So when you're ready, you've wiggled it out enough, you've oscillated. You're coming back to a neutral space at tabletop. So push the earth away, ribs towards hips, tummies towards spine, press up and out of shoulders, stacking your wrists and knees, stacking hips. Inhale, drop that belly, lift your gaze to retract into cow back. Exhale, protract chin to chest, look for your tummy, arch it high, finding cat. Inhale, drop that belly, lift your gaze, melt your way up, cow. Exhale, round out chin to chest, look for your tummy, find cow. 2 more, inhale, drop that belly to your gaze, find cow. Exhale, round out chin to chest, and find cow. And the last time, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow. Exhale, round out chin to chest, and find cat. Coming back, neutral spine, table tap. Push the earth away, tuck your toes, lift your knees 2 inches from the earth. You're firing up a hovering table for 3. Keep pulling that tummy in. Push up out of shoulders for 2. On 1, hips come up to the side, downward facing. Start to pedal out immediately. Checking in with ankles, calves, hamstrings. Whatever it is you're feeling, it might be your shoulders today. Again, hold space for whatever is. Adjust, adapt. All right, so give yourself another moment just to pedal before again you come back to a neutral space in downward dog. Gesture both heels towards the ground. On an inhale, lift it high, above toes, tippy toes to elevate. Exhale, sink those heels back down, anchoring. Inhale, get high up under tippy toes to elevate. Exhale, sink those heels down, anchoring. 1 more time, inhale high, but tippy toes, stay here for 3. Stay here for 2. On 1, gaze for your hands. Either take a walk or maybe you take a hop, whatever's in your practice. You're gonna find forward fold, Uttanasana at the top. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, melt and fold. Soft bend your knees, sweep it upward. Vastasana, salute, prayers that gaze up. Exhale, put hands down, through heart center, arms by your side, Samasthiti. Inhale, reach it up, prayer gaze up. Exhale, chase it down, folding into Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, melting, folding. Bend your knees, plant your palms, sit back your left foot, hold a low lunge. Now get that right knee over that right ankle. Just fire up your core here, pull that right hip back, left hip forward, get your tummy in. So try not to let your tummy rest on your thigh. Pull it up and out, get low. 1 more breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back to your left, find plank. If you want to hold a plank, we're going to stay here for a 3 count. If you want to come down to the table, take a break, you can do that. Or you can do my favorite, the side plank shuffle. So pull out your side planks if you're going to play. Go ahead, shuffle it through. It's not much, it's just a gesture, so your body's more likely to agree to this. If you're still side planking, come back traditional plank. Push the earth away, hold space, inhale. Exhale, use your toes, come into your fingers, extend over your wrists, and hips come up to the side, downward facing pedal. Work through downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Any tension in the backs of those legs, you take time to pedal it out. Give it 1 more breath pedaling. Before again we come back to a neutral space. Gesture both heels down best you can. Let's inhale high, but those tippy toes elevate. Exhale, gesture your heels back down toward the ground to anchor. Inhale, high, but tippy toes elevate. Exhale, sink those heels down. 1 more time, high, tippy toes elevate. Gaze for your hands. Either take a hop or take a walk. Find your way forward fold. Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, half lift, finger slide up shins. Exhale, melt and fold it back down. Soft bend knees, sweep it up, forward Vastasana, salute. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye through heart center. Arms again by your side, Samasthiti, reset. Inhale, lift your prayer gaze up, salute. Exhale, follow it down, either chasing prayer, swan diving, your choice. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, melt and fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step only your right leg back. Low lunge, left side. So left knee's over left ankle, right leg's extended. Keep pulling that left hip back, pressing that right hip forward. So you're internally rotating your thighs. And again, checking it out. Make sure your tummy isn't on that left leg. Hold space, hovering here, 3. Hold space, hovering here, 2. 1 more big breath. On 1, plant your hands down, step your left foot back to meet your right, find plank. Now again, we have 3 breaths. Do what you want. You want a side plank hustle? Pull out some side planks. Push it over to the left. Push it over to the right. Play. I love to play. I'm like a big kid. But you know, sometimes we have to be grown-ups. Give it 1 more breath wherever you are. Before you're back neutral in your plank, hold space, squeeze. Use your toes, come over your fingers, extend. Hips up to the side, downward facing pedal. Keep working through it. Give yourself 2 more breaths. Exhaling 1 more. Before again, we come back neutral. Find downward dog. Inhale, high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, sink your heels. One more time, high up on the tippies. This time, right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee, open your hip. Good. Now be mindful. You're not pressing all of your weight to your left hand. Push some weight back into your right to even you out. Lift that right leg a little higher. Good. Get high up on that left tippy toe. Pin straight left leg. Best you can. Lift it up. Nice and slow. We're going to take that right knee, right elbow. Come forward to a plank. Tap. Good. Inhale. Shoot it back up to the sky. Bend that right knee. Open your hip. Again. Right knee, right elbow. Come forward and tap. Inhale. Send you back up to the sky. And one more time. Right knee, right elbow. Hold it there. 3. Hold it there. 2. On 1, come forward into your fingers, step your right foot outside of your hand. So we're staying in the lizard for just 1 breath. And then you're going to heel toe your right foot center. Hover your hands. Hello, low lunge. Did you miss it? Give it 2 more breaths in. Exhale. 1 more. Plant your left hand down, pull your right arm to the sky. Find easy twist. No big deal. Keep that right knee in towards your body. Shoulders are stacking, gaze up to your right thumb to the best you can. Keep pulling that right hip back, left hip forward. Sink into that right knee. Don't be afraid to lunge here. You have the support of that left hand. Inhale, tummy in, ribs out. Exhale, revolve from the waist. You feel the pull in that right glute. Give it 1 more breath. Option to bind, right hand to hip or slide it behind your back. Half bound. You hold space and a little bound, easy twist for 3. Hold space here for 2. 1 more big breath. And slowly we reach that right arm back up to the sky if you're bound. Reach that right arm forward, take it down. Hover hands, 1 breath, low lunge, listen. Exhale, plant your hands down, listen. Pick your left foot up, step it back even further. And now drop your left knee down and tuck your toe. So I made you do that because I want you to feel it. It should be a split. This is a crescent lunge. Use blocks if you need to bring your closer. Right knee stays over that right ankle. Either way, right? So we're going to do 1 breath. Coming up into a crescent, we're coming right back down. So get ready. Squeeze your thighs in. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Prayer connects. Exhale, prayer that. Chase that prayer right down that center, back down to the ground. Lost my words. Tuck your left toe under, pick your left knee back up. Find that low lunge, take a big breath. Exhale, palms to face each other, send them behind you like a speed racer. Beautiful. Reach your arms down. Reach your arms forward, hold that invisible block in front of you. Good, so you're still in a low lunge, arms are reaching. So arms are extension of your side body. Give it 1 more breath. Beautiful, now lift your top body up, find yourself a high lunge, settle into that space. Right leg is burning. 2 more big breaths in. Exhale, 1 more. Beautiful, straighten out that right leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, now take your left hand down to stretch your back. So left hand's going to scratch your back, like this. Take your right hand to cap your left elbow and lift your chest up. So you're still balancing and you're gazing up. So you got yourself a little bit of a back bend here. Give yourself 1 more breath in. And exhale, we're going to re-bend that right knee. Come forward, release your arms forward, passing someone a block. Hold it there, 3. Hold it there, 2. On 1, connect your hands to prayer. Wheel your prayer in heart center. Take a big breath. I'm going to test your balance here. You ready? As far as you can go, it could be like a 1/4 inch turn. You start to twist over to the right. Now this might be enough. You might continue going so your left elbow tracks right outside of your right knee without touching. Keep pulling your thighs in toward each other. Get into it, 3. However deep you go, doesn't much matter. It's a revolution for 2. On 1, slowly bring it back center. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your hands down to hover the ground. Plant your hands. Whew. Take that right foot, step it back to meet your left plank. Do your side plank hustle. Hustle, hustle. If you're doing the side plank hustle, go for it. If you're skipping this part, stay in your plank, come down to table, take a sip of water, do what you gotta do. If you're still hustling, come back center. Find traditional plank, push the earth away. Don't dip your hips. No sticking hindies up. Find it in between. Ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine, push up shoulders. 1 more breath, plank. Use your toes, come into your fingers, extend. Hips up to the sky, downward facing pedal. Find relief in that core, fired up right quad. Ooh, if you need a big breath of air like I do, take a big inhale, puff up your chest. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, big breath in, puff up that chest. Open mouth, let it go. Good, so mild reset. It's gonna bring you back into a neutral space in your downward dog. So hold it here. Press the earth away, heels grounded best you can. Inhale, get up onto your tippy toes, elevate. Exhale, anchor those heels down, breathing, grounding. One more time, high but tippy toes to elevate. Exhale, anchor those heels down, breathing, grounding. This time, inhale, high but tippy toes to elevate. Send your left leg up to the sky, bend your left knee, open your hip. Again, mindful. Do not dump all your weight into your right side. I know old habits. Press your weight evenly to both hands. Lift that left leg a little higher. Take an inhale. Straighten that right leg if it's bent. Nice and slow. You're going to take that left knee up towards your left elbow. Get your shoulders to step your wrist. Find yourself a hovering plank. Inhale is going to shoot that left leg back up to the sky. Again, bend your knee, open your hip. Slowly bring that left knee outside of that left elbow again. Coming forward plank. Inhale, send that left leg back up to the sky. Big inhale. Last time, left knee comes outside of that left elbow. Hold it there, 3. Hold it there, 2. On 1, come into your fingers, send your left foot outside of your left hand, and hold a lizard for 1 breath. Good. Now heel toe your left foot center and pop those hands off the ground to catch yourself that low lunge. Again, you want that internal rotation of your thighs. You want to try to get your tummy to hover your left leg and fingers hover the earth. You can bring blocks under them if you like, but try not to be lazy in the chest. I know we like to drape, but really it stresses out your hips to do that. So keep those legs active, internal rotation. 1 more big breath, inhale. Exhale, plant your right hand down, peel your left arm to the sky, you're coming into that easy twist. Good, now keep pushing that left hip back, right hip forward as you gaze up to that left bum. Pull that left knee in towards your body, don't let it wing out. Inhale, tummy in, ribs out. Exhale, revolve from the waist to gaze up to that left hand. Give it 1 more breath here before we take that optional bind. Maybe exhale, you take your left hand to your hip or slide it behind your back, palm face up. Either way, you're half bound. You're holding space here for 3. Keep lunging into that left knee for 2. On 1, send that left arm back up to the sky. Reach your left arm forward, take it down. Hover your hands, low lunge, 1 breath. Plant your hands down. You ready? Take your right foot off the mat, step it back even further. Now drop your right knee down and untuck your toe. Hello, crescents. So it should feel like a split in that right side, because it is. Keep that left knee over that left ankle. We're coming up for 1 breath. Ready? Inhale, squeeze those thighs, prayer reaches out, gaze up. So it's like a little mini salute. Exhale, chase that prayer right back down your midline to ground down your hands. Tuck your right toe under, lift that right leg back up, hover your hands, build the fire in your lunge. Keep pulling those thighs in toward each other. Nice and slow, palms to face, send it behind you like a speed racer, lunge a little deeper. Reach those arms down, reach those arms forward. Hold space, arms are extension of your side body. I know that hip is about ready to quit. 1 more breath. Slowly reach your top body up, catch yourself a high lunge. So do what you can in this space. Be mindful. Left hip back, right hip forward. Internal rotation, sink. Give it 1 more big breath, inhale here. Exhale. Nice and slow, you're gonna straighten out that left leg. Arms are still lifted. Good. Now you're gonna take your right hand down your back to scratch. So bend your right elbow, scratch your back, and then take your left hand to cap that right elbow. As you lift your chest, you arch back just a little bit. So you're still balancing here. Still pulling those thighs in toward each other. We take 1 more big breath, inhale, balancing. As we exhale, we're gonna take a bend back into that left knee, and we're gonna reach forward, extending your arms, hovering your chest back over that left thigh. Give it 2 big breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1 more breath. Connect your hands to prayer, wheel that prayer in a heart center. Now stay here, you ready for the true test? Take an inhale. Now you're gonna twist as much as you're available to do. So nice and slow, you might start to move over to the left, and that might be it. Maybe you got it all the way. Inhale, tummy and ribs out. You pull yourself all the way over to revolve. Right elbow is outside of your left thigh without touching, no connection. This is all end range. Hold what you have for 3. Hold what you have for 2. On 1, we slowly bring it back center. Hover those hands 1 inch from the earth. Plant it down. Whew. You ready? Step that left foot back to meet your right. Side plank hustle. Pull out your side planks. Push the earth away. Squeeze. Good. 1 more breath. Dance it out. Before you come back neutral, find top of that push-up. Maybe you shimmy a little forward, a little back. A little forward, a little back. 1 more time, come forward into those fingers. Send your hips to the sky, downward facing. Now both quads feel about even. Give yourself a moment. 1 more breath in. Exhale. Good. Nice and slow, we're gonna come back neutral. Inhale, get high, bend your tippy toe, send your right leg right up to the sky, bend your knee, open your hip, big breath. Exhale, right knee's coming, right elbow, come forward, tap. Step that right foot outside of your hand, lizard. Give it a big inhale. Exhale, heel toe that right foot center. Hands, your hands come to hover. Hover your hands. Hold space, inhale. Exhale, beautiful. This time, plant your hands down to your hips to block. Straighten out that right leg to fold. So now we're working on our hamstrings. Say hello, hamstrings. Inhale, half lift. Push your right hip back, left hip forward. Squeeze them in toward each other. For those of you who want a little more, you're going to go ahead and take a flex in your right foot. Maybe you stay here half lifted. Maybe you inhale, tummy inwards out, and exhale, fold it down. Whatever you're doing, it is opening up that hamstring. So do what you can for 3. Either way, we're going to come back in here because I'm going to float a half split for you in 2. Yep, you heard. On 1, we're going to half lift. Now, if your right foot is not already flexed, you're going to flex it now. Inhale, come up onto your left tippy toe. Start to bend that left knee, sit back. So now you're stretching the other end of your left calf, and you're sitting back into a half split. Hover here. Again, hands can be on blocks directly under your shoulders to push the earth away. Or you can keep them extended. Take an inhale. If you feel up for it, you exhale, fold, getting your nose towards your knee. 1 more breath. Nice and slow, we're going to straighten out that left leg. Bend back into your right knee. Hover your hands, low lunge. 1 more inhale. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step your left foot back even further. Drop that left knee down and tuck your toe. Beautiful. Now stay in this space. Really breathe into the top of that left hip. If it doesn't feel like a split, you're not doing it. Hate to break it to you. So that left leg should be long and extended to the top of that left hip, and that hip flexor are like, yep, we're definitely here. For those of you who are ready, you're going to start to come and hover your hands this time. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths, just here. Good. 1 more. If you're feeling good, sweep those arms to the sky, prayer connects up and overhead. Beautiful. If you're having trouble here, interlace those fingers, take them on top of that thigh, and push it away. If you're looking for a little bit more, take your left arm down your back to stretch, right hand caps that left elbow, lift your chest, hold space here, balancing 3. Keep that right knee over that right ankle for 2. On 1, release your arms to the sky, put your hands down, third eye heart center, plant your hands down, tuck your left toe under, shift it back for the other half of your split. So we did the hovering variation of this earlier, now you're grounded in the best way possible. Inhale, half lift, pick your right heel up and enter 2, make sure your left hip is directly above your left knee. That's the key to a half split. Find that. Good. Now once you're there, grab your blocks if you need them. Right leg needs to stay straight and flexed. Inhale, tummy inwards out. Exhale, melt and fold. Maybe walk your hands a little further forward to extend. Maybe you walk your hands back to challenge a balance. If you want a real balance challenge, take your arms off the ground like a little speed racer and hover. I dare you. Do what you can for 3. Stay right in there for 2. Either way on one, hands are coming down to the ground. Walk them back forward, half lift. Beautiful. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Breathe in that right knee. Line fingers up the toes. Pick your left knee up and hover hands low lunge. 2 big breaths. Inhale here. Exhale. 1 more big breath. Exhale, plant your hands, listen. See if you can bend your right knee to take that right foot off the ground. Tuck your nose to your knee. Take your right knee outside of your right elbow. And then shoot it up to the sky, 3-legged dog, bend and you open your head. Take a moment here. If you feel good, maybe you stay in 3-legged and you play. If you're looking to flip your dog, you can go wild thing from here. I'm going to show you modified wild. So if you come forward into your plank with your right leg lifted, you get into the plank formation and you tip it over for low wild. It's more accessible. Your back is happier here if you have a tight back. Squeeze your glutes, lift your pelvis, holding high or low wild if you're taking it for 3. Hold space here for 2. My wilds, come back. 3-legged dog, big breath in. Step your right foot down to meet your left pedal. Work through any tension. Big inhale. And exhale. Step your feet as wide as your mat in your downward dog. All right, let's inhale high, bend the tippy toes, elevate your heels. Exhale, anchor them back down. Again, inhale high, bend the tippy toes, elevate your heels. Exhale, anchor them down. This time, inhale high, bend your tippy toes. Bring those heels down, walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of your mat. So you're in a prajrita, little wide stance forward fold. You might go for opposite elbows. You might go reaching for your blocks and take your hands to them. If you have really tight and wound up hamstrings, you're going to want the earth closer. So do what you got to do. All right. So give yourself 1 more breath here. Before we come back to a neutral spine, take your hands down to the ground. Let's inhale, half lift, fingers slide up shins, nice flat back. Exhale, melt and fold. Soft bend your knees, sweep it up. Urdhva Hastasana, prayers up, gaze up. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. Arms by your side, Samasthiti. Turn your heels in, toes out. All right, now squeeze your glutes, because if you don't, you're going to start to weeble wobble, and that is not going to help you balance. Pull your core and squeeze your glutes, push your pelvis forward. Good. Inhale, prayer reaches up to the sky. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. Now we're going to inhale, come up onto your toes. Squeeze your glutes, engage. Push out of your big toes. Exhale, lower your heels back down. Beautiful. Inhale, get up onto your toes, lift 3. Hold it 2. On 1, lower those heels back down. 1 more time, get high onto your toes, hold it 3, listen 2. Keep those heels lifted, bend into your knees. So your upper body stays the same, your knees are bent, your heels are lifted. So you're lowering yourself down here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower your right heel down. Lower your left heel down. Start to sink a little deeper, sink a little deeper, sink a little deeper, until maybe you can sit up to one side and you catch yourself Malasana. I call this the torture squat because most people don't like Malasana. So, if Malasana is totally inaccessible to you, couple options. You can take a block or 2 underneath your seat, or you can take an actual seat and make the bottoms of your feet to touch. So Baddha Konasana is where it's at. You're at the back of your mat and hold space. If you're in Malasana, try to get your heels nice and close to your hiney. You should feel your calves brushing up against your thighs. Take your third eye. Oh, Kim. Take your elbow or your tricep and press it inside of your thigh. So pushing your knees back. I don't know where third eye came from. We're just like wonky today. Keeping hands up here, push those thumbs into your sternum and lift your chest. So whether you're in Malasana or you're in Baddha Konasana, you have a nice lifted, strong, proud heart. So no caving. Lift that chest. Good. Shoulders are down and away from ears. Start to squeeze your glutes a little bit. Exhale, release the tension in your glutes. Let your pelvis rest. Hold space here. Close your eyes, relax your cheeks, your jaw. 2 more inhales. That's it. 1 more. Beautiful. Those of you in Malasana, you're going to plant your hands down to the ground. You're going to straighten out your legs to fold. So you're at the back of your mat and you're folded. If you're in the seat, well, you've got to find your way back here. So your feet are wide. You're bent over again. You're holding space here. Now I'm going to give you a heads up. You're going to want your blocks in a moment. So if you need blocks to touch the earth in this fold, get hold of them. Whatever you have to help you. Come back neutral. Let's inhale, half the finger side of shins. Listen. Exhale, plant your hands. Walk your body over to the right. So hands walk over to the right, pivoting both toes to face your right side wall. So both big toes are pointing to the right. You're lined up in a little mini pyramid, and blocks are under hands to bring the earth closer, right? Inhale, half lift. Push your right hip back, pull your left hip forward. Exhale, melt and fold so you can get your nose towards your knee. It's a gesture. It might not literally happen. So this is a hammy stretch. You're breathing. Keep pushing that right hip back, left hip forward. 2 more inhales. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And exhale. For those of you who are going for a challenge, you're going to inhale, half lift, cover your hands. See if you take the palms of your hands to face, send them behind you like a speed racer. So you're holding space here, big breath in, and maybe you exhale, start to dip your nose towards your shin as you reach your arms back and up and behind you, like you're holding an invisible ball. If your body says, nope, this is a very hard balance for me, you take your hands back down to the ground. If your body says, I'd like a little more, please, maybe you interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms, and pull out what I call the mouse trap bind. So you're pulling your fists up and overhead to kind of set your trap. Your nose is really pressing down towards your knee. If that's still too intense, maybe you take your hands, interlace them behind your left thigh for what I call the chain link fence. So whether you're a chain link, you're a mouse trap, or you are bound down and grounded into your little mini pyramid, you give it 2 more breaths. Push your right hip back, left hip forward. 1 more breath. Nice and slow, release your binds, plant your hands down. Let's inhale, half lift. Good. Bend into your right knee. Throw out some peace fingers, take them a few inches out in front of you. Shift your weight into your right bent knee. Lift your left leg up behind you for bent knee warrior 3. Pull your ribs towards your hips, tummy towards your spine, and stay here. Now you're going to have time to play. It's either bent knee warrior 3 or it's going to transform into a half moon. It's your choice. Maybe left hand comes to your hip and you find yourself a little variation in your warrior 3. Maybe you keep your right hand down to 2 o'clock. You start to straighten out your right leg, flexing your left foot, tipping your hips to stack, your shoulders to stack. Maybe you can send your left arm up so your wrists also stack. Either way, whether you're in half moon or you're in a warrior 3, you have 1 more breath. Slowly start to come back to warrior 3 if you're in half moon. Reach that left hand down, pivoting your chest back parallel with the earth. Everyone bend into your right knee, step your left foot to the other side of your mat to fold into your pyramid. Inhale, we're gonna half lift. Walk your hands over to the left, pivoting both toes to face the top of your mat. You fold back into pyramid, the traditional Parsvakonasana, or I should say, Parsvakonasana, Prasrita. We were in Parsvakonasana. Oh man, this Mercury retrograde is sneaking up on me faster than I'd like it to. Give it 1 more breath. Not for another week, or maybe a week and a half. Boy, oh boy. 1 more breath brings you neutral. Release your arms. Let's inhale, half lift as I gather my words. Exhale, melt and fold. Grab your block, start to walk your hands over to the left, turning both toes to face your left side wall. So you're back in that little mini pyramid. You're gonna inhale, half lift. Again, hands can be on blocks to give you a little space. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. And again, exhale, fold it down. So you're playing with your hamstring stretch. Your body might be objecting, so modify wherever you need those variations. Give it 1 more breath before I advance you. Nice and slow, we're gonna inhale, half lift, so you can hover your hands off the ground, palms to face each other, send them behind you like a speed racer. Take a breath, exhale, dip your chest back down, and hold space in this balance. If this is too much, again, hands ground back down to the earth. If you want a little more, interlace your fingers behind your back, pull your fist up and away for the mouse trap. If mouse trap's too intense on your shoulders or your leg, take your hands, interlace them behind your right thigh, and hold your chain link fence. Whatever you have, you're holding for 3. Bound or unbound, doesn't much matter. Hold it for 2. Keep pushing left hip back, right hip forward. On 1, we're releasing any binds you might have. Inhale to half lift. Right now, I gotta step it back a little bit. You're gonna bend into your left knee, Throw out some peace fingers. Take them a few inches out in front of you. Shift your weight into your left bend knee. Lift your right leg up. So you're in a bend knee warrior 3. Hold space here. Inhale. Exhale. Now maybe you stay here and you build your warrior 3. Maybe you take your right hand to your hip to start to balance. If you have it, you hold. For those of you going half moon, left hand stays at 10 o'clock. You straighten out your left leg. Start to stack up your hips. Stack up your shoulders. Flex your right foot. Maybe you reach your right arm up to the sky to stack your wrists. Either way, you're in something. Half moon, warrior 3. Hold it. 2 more in. Exhale, balancing. 1 more. Half moon, slowly make way back to warrior 3. Square your shoulders with the earth, bend back into that left knee. Step your right toes back to the other side of your mat and fold it back down into that little mini pyramid. So this is part of Uttanasana. In case you were wondering, inhale, half lift, look for hands. Walk them back over to the right to find Prasarita. Woo! So 2 pyramids, then you hold space. Go opposite elbow, sway side to side. Give it 1 more breath. Before you find that neutral space, release your arms down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt and fold. Plant your hand, walk it out to a wide-legged plank. So stack your shoulders over your wrists. Keep your legs as they are. Good, so your feet are nice and wide. Big inhale. Exhale. Now, see if you can lift your right foot off the ground, point your toe, hover 3. Hover 2, listen, on 1, right knee taps right elbow. Step it back, traditional plank formation. Lift up your left leg, point your left toe. 3, hold it wide for 2. On 1, left knee comes up to tack left elbow. And nice and slow, step your left foot back, traditional plank. If you want a side plank hustle, go for it. If you want to take a vinyasa, go for it. If you want to take a break, go for it. Whatever you're doing you. Give it 1 more breath wherever you are before we come back to a neutral space and plank. Big inhale. Exhale, start to shimmy forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. This time, come forward into your fingers. Send your hips up to the sky to come back. Pedal it out. Whew. Big inhales. And big exhales. 1 more big breath in. Exhale, come neutral, spine downward facing, gesture both heels down, see how your body feels. Should be different, awfully different. Inhale, get up onto your tippy toes, elevate. Exhale, sink your heels down. Again, inhale, hard to tippy toes, elevate. Exhale, sink your heels down. 1 more time, inhale, up onto tippy toes, elevate. Send your left leg up to the sky, bend your left knee, open your hip. 1 big inhale here. Exhale, take your left knee over to your left elbow. Hold that plank, big breath. Step your left foot outside of that hand. You're back in a lizard. 1 inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. Heel toe that left foot center. Hover your fingertips. Low lunge. 2 big breaths in. Exhale. 1 more. Nice and slow. Take your hands down. Pick your right foot up. Step it back even further. Go ahead. Drop that right knee down on top of your toe. Holy moly. So this should feel like a split. Give yourself a moment here. Inhale. Exhale. Now, keeping that left knee over that left ankle, start to bring your hands by your sides. So here we are. No big deal. You do what you can in this space. Keep your chest lifted. Blocks under your hands if you need it. Big inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Prayer reaches up and over. Again, you can interlace your fingers, take it on top of that left leg, push away, or you can keep it up and lifted. Maybe this time taking your right arm down on your back to stretch, left hand to cap your right elbow, lift your chest, hold your crescent, squeeze 3. Keep plugging, left hip back, right hip forward for 2. Excellent. On 1, reach both arms up. Reach those arms down and forward and to the ground. Oh, I'm tired. How about you? Tuck that right toe under. Lift that right knee up. Hover that low lunge. Take a big breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, straighten out that left leg, fold again. Big inhales here. Exhale. 1 more breath. And exhale. Now let's inhale half lift. Again, pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Squeeze those thighs in. Option to advance by flexing your left foot towards your face. That increases intensity in that left hamstring. See how you fare? Big inhale. And again, exhale, maybe you bend your elbows and you fold down into the space. Now again, this is gonna become a floating half split in just 2 more inhales. Exhale, 1 more big breath in. And exhale. Nice and slow, we're gonna inhale half lift. If you haven't already, flex your left foot. Get high up on that right tippy toe and start to bend your right knee. So you're coming to hover a half split. Right knee stays under right hip and you're gesturing your body down toward the ground. Maybe you extend your hands forward. Maybe you keep your hands up on blocks and you're pushing the earth away. Maybe you're hovering here and you take your arms back. If you want to challenge, do what you can here. Stay here 3. Stay here for 2. On 1, we're going to straighten out that right leg, lift your chest, bend into that left knee, hover, hands low once again. Give it 2 big inhales. Exhale. 1 more big breath. Exhale, beautiful. Palms to face each other, send them behind you like a speed racer. Stay here 3. Stay here 2. Beautiful. On 1, reach your arms down, reach your arms forward. Give it 1 big breath. Take your hands to prayer, pull it in. Lower them back down to the ground. Drop your back knee down. Lean back, half split, full expression. So your right knee is going to stack that right hip. So pick your left heel up, take it up an inch or 2. Flex that left foot. You want a left straight leg. Keep plugging that left hip back, right hip forward. Internal rotation, inhale. Exhale, fold it back down. Walking your hands forward. You do what you can in this space. Big breath in. Exhale again. You might walk your hands back. Whatever you want to do. If you want that final challenge, so you can float your hands off the ground, balancing here. So this is a hamstring opener for 3. Ooh, I can't do this side. For 2. Ooh. On 1, you come back down with those hands. Take them underneath your shoulders. Inhale, half lift. Beautiful. Bend into your left knee. Come back up with that right leg. Hover hands, 1 breath in. Plant those hands down. Take your left knee into your chest. Take your left foot off the ground. Tuck your nose to your knee. And then take that left knee outside to tap your left elbow. Shoot it up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Then you open your hip. Now maybe you stay here and play. Maybe you go full wild, flip it over. Maybe you follow me, you come forward for low wild. So get your shoulders stacking your wrists first. Find your plank with your left leg lifted. Tip it over to the right. Squeeze your glutes, lift your pelvis, reaching. Squeeze and lift for 3. High wild, low wild, 3-legged dog for 2. Whatever you have. On 1, my wilds, plant your left hands down. Send your left leg back up to the sky. And step your left foot down to meet your right, pedaling it out. Give it 1 more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, let's inhale high up onto tippy toes. Exhale, sink those heels down. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Inhale high up onto tippy toes with wide stance. Exhale, sink your heels into the mat. This time come high up onto tippy toes. Again, sink your heels, walk your hands back to fold. Ooh, here we go again. Opposite elbow sway side to side. See what you can do in this space. Good. Give it 1 more breath. Before we come back neutral again, take your hands down to the ground. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, melt and fold. Soft bend your knees. Sweep it up. More Vinyasa. Prayers out, gaze up. Exhale, 3 hands down, third eye, heart center. Arms by your side, Samasthiti. Turn your heels and toes out. Squeeze your glutes. Hold your frame. Squeeze. Use that pelvic floor. The more you bow, the more you're going to move. So keep it all in. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Prayers touch. Exhale, bring hands down through third eye, through heart center. Again, inhale, elevate. Come up onto your tiptoes. Lift your heels. Exhale, sink those heels back down. Beautiful, nice control. Inhale, lift it back up into tippy tippies. Exhale, sink those heels down. 1 more time, get high up into tippy toes. Listen. Bend your knees. Start to lower down. Keep your chest the same. So it's still a mountain up your body with funky bent knees on the bottom. Keep those heels lifted. Hold it 3. Hold it 2. Bring your left heel down. Sink a little deeper. Beautiful. Bring your left heel back up, sink your right heel down, sink a little deeper. Bring that right heel up. Bring both heels down, sink a little deeper. Keep sinking, keep sinking, keep sinking, and take it over to one side or the other. Move it side to side, Vinyasa. I'll pivot so you can see me. So you're back in that torture squat. If you're in Vinyasa, hold space here. If you need to take any other variation, maybe you're sitting on blocks, maybe you took a seat in Baddha Konasana, bottoms of your feet to touch again. You know the way. Keep your chest lifted. Your body should be pretty compliant by now. We've been doing a lot with those hips. Good. So again, take your elbows, not your third eye, your elbows, use your triceps to push your knees back. Lift your chest. Good. Keep your heels grounded, hands are at prayer, press your thumbs into your sternum, lift your chest, close your eyes. Hold space here, 3. Hold space here, 2. Now, you're gonna have an opportunity to play and possibly fly, right? So on 1, open your eyes. Ready? Slowly, you're gonna take your right hand as far right as it'll reach. Send your left arm up to the sky. Keep pushing that right knee back and left knee back. If you feel good, maybe you take your left hand to your hip or slip it behind your back, palm face up. Maybe you can slip your right hand behind your back and catch your left hand behind your back. You're in a fully bound Vinyasa. If you have this fully bound Vinyasa, maybe you gaze down. You step your left foot center. Give yourself a little hop. So quad press up halfway. So this right here, I'll give you the side view if I can do it. Ooh, I just pivoted. That was really scary. You're going to keep yourself half lifted. If you can lift up all the way, you're going to press up out that left leg, opening up that hip out to the side. So I'll pivot back center. Oh my gosh, this is horrifying to do on one leg. Keep it lifted. Oh, hold it, 3. If you have it, stay here 2. On 1, come back down, my down Vinyasa. Take it back down, reaching that left arm back up to the sky. So I'll come back over to you. Reach your right arm out and bring your hands back to prayer Vinyasa. So now torture squat isn't so bad, is it? If you tried for that anyway. Coming back neutral, big inhale. Exhale. Now you're going to reach your left arm as far left as it'll reach. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Good. So keep pushing your knees back. Hold your frame. Big inhale. Exhale. If you're going to go for that extra bind, take that right hand to your hip or slide it behind your back, palm face up. Roll your shoulder back, gaze up. Beautiful. Maybe you can wrap your left arm behind your back to catch your right. You're in a bind and you hold down Vinyasa again. Now, I am not pivoting because that was so scary. So if you're going for the fully blown, this is a bound Vinyasa, you're coming up for a bird, you're going to gaze down, step your right foot center, right? So stay low, give yourself a little hop. So quad press yourself up to straighten that right leg, keep yourself tilted forward. And then slowly start to lift your chest up, opening up that hip over to the left, broaden out your collar to the front of the room, and you hold your frame 3. Hold that frame for 2. Slowly start to rebend that right knee. Lower it back down. Step it wide. Beautiful. Release your right arm up to the sky, left arm out, big hug. Take your hands back to prayer and torture squat. Big inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands down, straighten out those legs. Find your way to that forward fold at the back of your mat. Sway side to side. Go opposite elbows. Maybe you're bending one knee at a time and you're tracking left and tracking right. Pulling out an infinity swing. Whatever you're doing, you're playing in this space. You give it one more breath before you come back neutral. Release your arms down. Inhale, half lift, fingers side of shins. Exhale, melt and fold, bend your knees, walk your hands forward. Find your way to a wide-legged plank again. So wrist back, shoulders, feet are as wide as your mat. Big inhale. Exhale, go ahead and lift your left leg up. Point your left toes toward the back corner for 3. Hold it for 2. Left knee taps left elbow. Step it back, traditional plank. Right leg comes up, pointed toward the right corner. Hold it 3. Hold it 2. On 1, right knee, right elbow. Step it back, traditional plank. Big inhale. Exhale, come into fingers. Take your knees down, child's pose. So give yourself a rest here. Man, I just cooked myself doing that demo.
Oh. Note to self, I'm not pivoting ever again. Well, at least you got some entertainment. Hold space in your child's pose. Give it 2 more breaths here. Just restore your body. We're going to come into lizard next. And we're going to stay there. Okay? So give yourself 1 more breath. Exhale. Whew. Nice and slow. Inhale, half lift. Walk your hands towards your body as you bring your hips up, back to tabletop, sway side to side. Now notice any differences. Your body probably feels very different from the first time we did this. So come back into a neutral space in about 1 more breath. Find that table. Push the earth away, up and out of the shoulders. Use your core, ribs, or tips, semi-straight spine. Tuck your toes under. Again, lift your knees 2 inches from the earth. Hover that table. 3. Hover that table. 2. On 1, hips to the sky, downward facing, pedal it out. Keep with it. 1 more breath. Before you come to neutral, gesture both heels down. Inhale high up on the tippy tippies. Send your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee, open your hip. Big breath in. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, right knee's coming up to right elbow. Tap it up, hold that plank. Come forward into your fingers, step your right foot out. Now stay here. Heel toe your right foot in a little bit. Squeeze that right knee in towards your shoulder, and again, adopt some blocks if this is really rough on your hips. Right? So blocks under hands, whatever you like. Keep squeezing. Internal rotation of those thighs. You're pulling that left hip back. Or I should say right hip back, left hip forward. Squeeze it in. Give it 1 more big breath. Now listen, you're going to pick your left foot up, step it back even further, drop that left knee down and tuck your toe. Good. Now we're going to do something a little different. Turn your right toes out. So it's almost like you're doing a malasana squat or a goddess pose. You want that right hip open. Okay? Now from here, you're going to have different opportunities to expand your horizon. So your adductors, your groin, your hip flexor are wide awake right now. If your body says, I'm going to stay high, so stay up here, you might take your left hand to the ground and put your right hand inside of your thigh, pushing your knee away. So this is a very open hip stretch in your lizard. Be mindful of your body. For those of you who want to get deeper, you can come from this space, plant that right hand back down, and bring your forearms to the ground. So your elbow, stack your shoulders just inside of that turned out right leg. You're literally a little lizard. You got like a little frog leg. If you need blocks under your forearms to get there, you might be able to access it doing that if you're almost there but not quite. Either way, it's one heck of a hip opener for 3. Wherever you are, stay here for 2. Give it 1 more breath. Slowly on 1, if you're on your forearms, you're pressing your right hand down, and then your left, meeting us in traditional. Heel toe your right foot back in. Beautiful. Tuck your left toe under. Pick that left knee up. Now, because our hips are so open, we have an opportunity to try for a Vinyasa. Now, this is a pretty intense stretch. Heel toe your right foot center. Take your right hand outside of your right foot. Right? As you do that, get your shoulder underneath your right leg so you can get a little deeper, right? Now think chaturanga arms. If your body says, no, Kim, I'm not doing this, you can take a rest, okay? But if you're looking for the balance, chaturanga your arms. So your elbows are digging into your ribs. Extend your right leg out and see if you can lift your left leg up, all right? So I'll show it from the front, a little bit more of the front anyway. I took my hand outside of my right foot, right? Bending into my elbows, chaturanga arms. Right leg extends, left leg lifts. Okay? So that is a pretty rough Kundanyasana. But if you have it, play with it. Otherwise, lizard. 1 more breath. Kundanyasana, come back, lizard. Nice and slow, shimmy your right forward. Shoot your right leg up to the sky, bend your right knee, open your hip. If you want to go wild, come high wild. Come forward for low wild, whatever you have. Shoulders stacking your wrists. Give it 1 more breath. Nice and slow wild. Come back over 3-legged. Step your right foot down to meet your left pedal. So now your right leg feels all sorts of loose. And your left leg's like, wow. Give yourself another moment, okay? Before again, you come back neutral. Gesture both heels down. Inhale, high with the tippy toes. Exhale, heels to the earth. One more time, high with the tippies. Send your left leg up, bend that left knee, open your hip, big inhale. Exhale, left knee's coming, left elbow. Come forward, shoulder stack, wrists. Push the earth away. Come forward into your fingers. Step your left foot outside of your hands. Stay here for lizard. Heel toe your left foot in a little bit more. Make sure your wrists are stacking your shoulders. You want that alignment. Keep pulling that left hip back, right hip forward. Squeeze the thighs in. Give it one more breath. Now lift your right foot up, step it back a little further. Take your right knee down, untuck your toe, lift your chest. Good. So again, blocks. Blocks are your friends. Maybe you rock a little bit. I tend to do that. I just rock. Helps me open my pelvis. Whatever you're doing, you hold space one more breath before I have you start advancing. Turn your left toes out. So pivoting your left toes out. So it's almost like you're in a malasana again. That left hip is wide open. You're pushing the earth away. If your body says this is fine, you stay right here. If your body says I'll take a little bit more, right hand stays planted, left hand comes inside that left knee, and you push it away to gaze up off that left shoulder. Again, listen to your body. What's available to you? If your body says, yeah, I'm still good, I'm going to keep going, you're going to gaze down, replant that left hand, and take it down to your forearms. So your elbows stack your shoulders, your left toes are pointing out toward that left corner of your room, and your hip is wide open. Do what you can here for 3. Stay here, breathe a while for 2. One more big inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow, you're gonna push that left hand into the ground if you're on your forearms, press up. Right hand follows, everyone meet with both hands planted. Beautiful. Heel toe your left foot in. Nice. Now tuck your right toe under, lift your right leg up. You're back in traditional lizard. Now maybe you stay here, maybe you play with my Vinyasa variation. If you're going for it, heel toe that left foot inside of your hand. Left hand comes outside of your left foot. Sit into it. Really ground yourself down. Get that left shoulder underneath that left knee. Start to bend your elbows as you come forward. Left leg lifts. Try to run the arms. Maybe you lift your right leg up. You're in Kundalini. Whatever you have, you hold it here 3. You hold it here for 2. On 1, bring it back down. Good. Heel toe your left foot. Back center. So take it just outside that left hand. Nice. Shift your weight forward into your fingers. Shoot your left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, open your head. If you're going wild thing, maybe you take it high. Tip it right over from above. Getting your right shoulder over your wrist. Lift. Otherwise, you're in a low wild. Hold it 3. Wild things, do your thing for 2. On 1, slowly flip it back over. Plant your left hand, left leg up. Then take your left foot down to meet your right pedal. All right, you're gonna have one more opportunity to play, and we are literally grounded and taking Shavasana moments later. If you want to play, inhale down up onto your tippy toes. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Tiptoe those tiptoes a little bit further forward towards your hands, ground down your heels. This is called a frog hop. So similar to a Shakti hop, this would prepare you for a straddle jump. So if you want to play, get yourself up on your tippy toes. Push up out of your shoulders, cat your back, look for your thumbs. With nice wide legs, you bend your knees. Your knees come into your armpits, and you bounce up, lifting your hips up to the sky. So you get your hips over your shoulders. This is a frog hop, okay? So if you feel up for it, you might go for it. If your body says nope, then you're just gonna jump to the top nice and wide and fold. Either way, meet us at the top. One more breath. Hanging heavy, let's inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt and fold. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward, dropping through Malasana to sit your seat down, bring your knees together. Arms are still reaching forward, knees are touching. Sit up even taller. Drape your body over your thighs, reach. One vertebra at a time, we're coming down. So cat your back, chin to chest, tummy towards spine, Keep going. Lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, arms, hands, head. Ho, 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 ho. Maybe you interlace your arms or your hands behind your head. You give yourself a pillow. So it gives yourself a shoulder break. Maybe you heel toe your feet to touch and let your knees fall away. And you stay here in a Supta Baddha Konasana. If your body says this is not my favorite pose, take any shape that feels good for you. Right now, this feels so good. So if that's you as well, any arm variation, maybe you come cactus arms, come into a space where you feel good. All right, maybe you find a wall, scoot your tush up against it, take legs up the wall, waterfall, close your eyes. Allow yourself some time, some space. See what there is to see. Start to come into your whiskey breath. On your inhale, count to 3 to fill your lungs. Exhale, count to 5 or 7. Slow release. Again, inhale, count to 3 to fill your lungs. Exhale, count to 5 or 7. Continue that breath. Inhaling 3. Exhaling 5 or 7. Relax your cheeks, relax your jaw. Feel the weight of your head as you relax your neck. Feel your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Feel your core, your pelvic floor, your hips and your glutes. Feel your legs taking their varying shapes. Your heels anchor, feet fall away. So your entire body is at rest. Breathing is one. Allow yourself this time. Allow yourself this space. And then slowly, yogis, begin to heighten your awareness as you gently bring your breathing back to Samavritti, equal part breath
Your inhale matching your exhale. Notice sound, sense sensation. Wiggle each finger, wiggle each toe. Gently begin to move your head side to side. Before you come, center. Inhale, extend your arms overhead. Maybe bring your knees to touch if they're apart. Maybe extend your legs out to straighten, full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Move left and right, massaging lower lumbar. Give it one more breath. Before you fall over to your right or left side, find a fetal pose. Take a big breath in. Nice slow exhale. Gently, slowly press your weight up to a comfortable seat on your mat, rounding down into your sitting bones. Again, lengthening through your spine. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears, loosen. Exhale, roll them down your back. Then bring your hands to prayer, heart center, bowing your head to your heart. Breathing life back into your intention as you press your pinkies and thumbs together. Release your middle fingers. Create a blossom within it, your intention. On an inhale, lift it all the way to the sky. Present it to the world. On an exhale, allow your hands to part as they fall through beside you. Imagine that light making its way out to take root and make a difference. Hands draw back to prayer, heart center. Bowing your head to your heart one last time. The light within me honors that brilliant shining light within each and every one of you. I'd like to close our class with the sound of Om, the universal sound that connects us all. If you'd like to join me, exhale out of your lungs. Inhaling for Om. Om Shanti Shanti, Om Peace Peace. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your afternoon and evening, rest of your week and your weekend. Hopefully we'll see you again one day soon, but until we meet again, namaste.